the India BCCI has announced the squad for the three-match Test series against New Zealand. Just before talking about in detail, I'll just take you through the team once. Rohit Sharma to lead the team. Rohit Sharma, the captain. Jasprit Bumrah has been named the vice captain. So this is a very big development. We did not see any vice captain in the previous series. We even heard Abhishek Nair come out and say that there are many players in the team who have captaincy experience. So nobody needs to be named vice captain of this side. But for the New Zealand series, it's Jasprit Bumrah who is going to be the vice captain. Then you have Yashasvi Jaiswal, Shubman Gill, Virat Kohli, KL Rahul, Sarfaraz Khan, Rishabh Pant, the first choice wicketkeeper Dhruv Jurel, the backup wicketkeeper Ravichandran Ashwin, Ravinder Jadeja, Akshar Patel, Kuldeep Yadav, Mohammad Siraj, and Akashdeep. No big shocker as such. The only thing that is the it's almost the same team. Just Yash Dayal is somebody who was part of the previous Test squad also against Bangladesh. He will be missing out here. Interesting that there are going to be travelling reserves also for this tour, and it's going to be Harshit Rana, Nitish Kumar Reddy, Mayank Yadav, and Prasidh Krishna. This is really interesting to see that Nitish Kumar Reddy and Mayank Yadav. Harshit Rana will be one of the backup bowlers. Then Nitish Kumar Reddy is going to be the travelling reserve. Prasidh Krishna makes a comeback in the Indian Test circuit after a very long time. He was suffering from injury. He was available in the beginning of the domestic season for the Indian team also. Sorry, in the domestic circuit previously. And Mayank Yadav recently made his debut for the Indian team in limited over format in in the shortest format. Now moving ahead, it's really interesting that Mayank Yadav is also being looked at in the red ball format. Even though he's not in the side, he's still being looked at to go ahead once you are eyeing that Border Gavaskar trophy. Another interesting thing to note is that Jasprit Bumrah has been named the vice captain. There were many speculations since the time the reports of Rohit Sharma might be missing one Test match in that Border Gavaskar trophy. There were many speculations that who could captain the Indian team down under. Here now, I think it's more or less with this announcement of the vice captain, it's more or less going to be Jasprit Bumrah who will be leading the side in absence of Rohit Sharma if Rohit Sharma is not available for the first Test match in the Australia series. Apart from that, no space for Shreyas Iyer, Ishan Kishan again in this side. They were not previously. Also, they did show their comeback in the domestic season. Ishan Kishan is currently leading the Jharkhand side also. Shreyas Iyer also in the Mumbai squad for the Ranji Trophy. But they haven't made a comeback in the Indian team. Another interesting thing that no backup opener again in this side. We were looking at this previously also. Nobody, and not even in the travelling reserves. Travelling reserves also, all of them are bowlers. It's just Nitish Kumar Reddy who gives that bowling, that all-round option also. Hardik Pandya, many were speculating that maybe Hardik Pandya might return into the Test circuit, keeping in mind the Border Gavaskar trophy, but he is also missing from this side. So speculations about Hardik Pandya now moving ahead. If the team is still looking at him to be part or during the Border Gavaskar trophy, I think it could be a little unlikely, because even if he is not in the squad for these three Test matches, he should have been available for either of at least one Test match. He would have shown his fitness, that he's fit to play the longest format, but that's not been the case. Nitish Kumar Reddy could be that backup, could be that all-rounding option going into the Border Gavaskar trophy. I was talking about the backup opener, no backup opener again. So, like last time also, it's just Rohit Sharma and Yashasvi Jaiswal, your first choice openers. Yes, many people do talk about this fact that KL Rahul and Shubman Gill have previously opened for the Indian team on many occasions, but since a very long time now, Shubman Gill is sort of starting to settle on that number 3 position, and same for KL Rahul on that number 5, 6 on number 5 and 6 slot. He is also starting to settle. So when the team goes to Australia, and if Rohit Sharma is not available, still there is no clarity on who would open at that point. If there would have been a backup opener in this side, maybe we could have gotten some sort of an indication of about who could be that third opener in this team. No Ruturaj Gaikwad, no Abhimanyu Iswaran, the people whose name were also going on. But another reason for that could be that the Ranji Trophy has also begun today. Only the Ranji Trophy, the first leg of the Ranji Trophy in that sense, has begun. So maybe BCCI has kept this in mind too, that all the players who are not part of the Indian team, or who are not in the reckoning in that sense, who do not have many chances of playing, should at this point be available for the specific state sides for the Ranji Trophy. The three test matches. 16th October is when the first test match will begin in Bengaluru. Then the second test match from the 24th of October in Pune, and then the final test match in Mumbai. India needs to win three test matches at least and draw one game in order to make their seal their qualification for the WTC final. So India would be eyeing to clean sweep the New Zealand series also, so that when they go for that all important Border Gavaskar trophy, the WTC qualification is not in their mind. They would want to go there with a free mind, would want to go without any pressure of winning at any game or any sort of permutations and combinations to make it to the WTC. They would want to go there with a much free mind and much without any pressure. Yash Dayal, a little unfortunate for Yash Dayal. He doesn't make the cut this time. Maybe Prasidh Krishna was always going to be going to come back as soon as he was fit. He's also not in the side, but yeah, he is one of the traveling results. Akash Deep again. Retains his spot in this side. There were no questions on anybody else. Just the two, three things that were speculated were of the vice captain. The vice captain has been named. It's Jasprit Bumrah, like I mentioned to you, that he's going to be the second person in charge of the team. On paper also it's going to be Jasprit Bumrah. No backup opener again, but I don't think that in any way signifies that you're not going to take one for the Border Gavaskar trophy. Like I mentioned, a very big reason could be that all the players, the BCCI wants that all the players should be available for their specific domestic for the specific sides in the domestic tournament that has just started, the Ranji Trophy. Apart from that, all of the things are more or less the same. Jasprit Bumrah also, it will be interesting to see how many test matches out of the three Jasprit Bumrah ends up playing. Will Jasprit Bumrah play all three test matches, or will he be rested for some test matches, because he played both of them in during the Bangladesh tour? Now if he plays three, and then there are five more very important test matches going ahead later this year. So all of these things are going to be really interesting. Fast bowlers, you have two. Apart from that, you have Mohammad Siraj and Akashdeep. To Kuldeep Yadav to also retains his side in the team. Another thing that was the chances of were that Mohammad Shami might return for the New Zealand series. That has also not happened. There were reports that he is not fit. He might not be fit even for the Border Gavaskar Trophy moving ahead. But he sort of came out on his different social media platforms and cleared that there is nothing, and there's no surety about if he's ruled out of the Border Gavaskar Trophy as of now or not. But this series, in the New Zealand series, he is not going to be part of the side. So no Hardik Pandya, all the little bit speculation that was there about him also. But two things, I think the 3-4 takeaways from this side is going to be that there is one vice captain appointed for this test team, that is Jasprit Bumrah. The Indian team is not carrying any backup opener even now, apart from Shubman Gill and KL Rahul, who have their designated spots in the 11. You do not have Mohammad Shami isn't making a return to this side. Nitish Kumar Reddy has been gotten as a travelling reserve. Mayank Yadav has been gotten. So all these players, both of these players who had a really impressive T20I series against Bangladesh, both of them have now earned their spot in the Indian test side as travelling reserves also. So this was it as of now. This is all we have got for you as of now. This was the India's team for the three-match test series beginning on 18th October. So if you haven't subscribed to Sports Today as of now, do press the subscribe button, and if you like this video, do not forget to give us a like too.